anybody else but you.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so glad that you're here. So, something's a little different about me, you probably noticed. I went back to my original hair color. I'm super happy with it. I also kind of went for a super bold blue makeup look. I had extra time on my hands because it is actually snowing here at college today. So today's gonna be filled with filming content and doing homework. So let's get right into the video. So today we're going to be talking about lies that the fitness industry is telling you. And this topic genuinely makes my blood boil because we don't even realize how many myths that we are being told and we are just blatantly believing. So hopefully this information will help you to make the best decisions for you, your goals, and your body in your fitness journey. Okay, so myth number one. I'm sure you guys have all heard the spiel that it is better and more healthy to eat 6 small meals throughout the day rather than 3 larger meals. Now, this concept really blew up when protein shakes and protein bars really blew up in the fitness industry and in the market. And why is that? Well, think about it. If we're being told to eat 6 small meals a day, but you are an adult with a full-time job or you're a college student who's on campus trying to go to class, it's practically impossible to meal prep 6 meals and lug all that Tupperware around with you all day. So the healthy alternative that we are being shown is either a shake meal replacement or a protein bar. It's literally a huge money-making scheme. A study from the University of Ottawa actually found that on a low-calorie diet, there was no weight loss advantage to splitting calories among 6 meals rather than 3. And then a different study showed that switching from 3 to 6 meals didn't boost calorie burning or fat loss. The researchers actually found that this method made people want to eat more. So here's my advice. Stop obsessing. Stop obsessing about whether you're eating 3 big meals, 6 small meals, whether you're eating 10 snacks. The important thing is that you are making healthy choices that nourish your body. Okay, so the hair went up because, as you guys know, I can't stand it in my face. But we are back with myth number 2, and that is being super lean equates to being super healthy. So I want you to take a minute and think about the ideal body type that is portrayed in the fitness industry. All right, do you have a picture in your head? So for me, I imagine a super lean woman with a 6-pack, a big booty, ripped shoulders, and a tiny waist. Because that's what we usually see on social media and that's what we usually see in advertisements. But did you guys know that a woman's body actually needs a certain percentage of body fat to healthily function? And for the average female, that's about 19 to 30%. So losing too much fat or getting too lean actually causes your body to experience negative hormonal shifts. You can lose your menstrual cycle, and this is known as athletic amenorrhea, and this is linked to osteoporosis and disordered eating. It's important to remember that many models are known as outliers, and what this means is that their bodies don't look like most people's or they don't function like most people's. So it's likely that models are more naturally lean than we are. I'm not saying that they don't have to work very hard to maintain their figure. I'm just saying that their body doesn't look like the average female's. So the body that is being portrayed to you as ideal is probably leading you to become malnourished. And a perfect example of that is me in high school. I actually experienced not even a loss of my menstrual cycle. I did not start my menstrual cycle until I was 17 years old because I did gymnastics from age 5 to 14, and then I went straight into cross country and track and field where I was a long distance runner. And as you guys know, if you've seen previous videos, that's when I developed my eating disorder. So my tendencies led to not starting my period. And I also suffer from, I had tendinitis. I have a lot of muscle and joint issues today because of my eating habits. When it comes to myth number 2 is to remember that healthy looks different on everybody. don't get angry if you don't have six-pack abs. Due to higher body fat percentages and less muscle mass than men, it's actually far more difficult for a woman to get that chiseled ab look. It takes pretty extreme calorie reduction over a long period. And also don't forget that genetics play a huge role in this. Myth number 3, women can't train like men and need special equipment. So after this video ends, I dare you to go on Google and just type in women's fitness, because I guarantee you that what's going to pop up are some tiny dumbbells, some cutesy little booty bands, and something about a weight loss program. Here's the thing. Yes, men absolutely do gain muscle faster than women, and this is due to the impact of the hormone testosterone. That being said, strength gains are the result of muscle recruitment and muscle hypertrophy. And what this is the increase and growth in muscle cells, which results in an increase in your muscular size. So while this process is much faster for men, the same process is occurring in the female body. Women have the same ability to achieve strength gains. It's just going to take us a little bit longer. So what I'm saying is you can and you should lift heavy if you want to. Don't be afraid to do the bigger compound lifts like squats, bench press, deadlifts, overhead press, etc. Of course, if you're newer to the gym, make sure that you have someone spotting you on these lifts. So here's like a perfect example of women and men in a training situation. This is something that happened to me recently. So my gym here, I am usually one of the only, if not the only female there. So one evening it was leg day and I was squatting and I just gotten done my second set, and there was this guy on the cable machine next to me, and I had my AirPods in like full volume. I saw his lips moving and I like took them out and I was like, what's up? And he's like, can I ask you a question? And I said, sure, what is it? And he said, are you on the powerlifting team here? And I said, no, I've just been like lifting for a couple years. Why? And he's like, well, I rarely ever see girls that can squat more than the bar. And I said, yeah, I can squat more than the 45-pound bar. And he was like, well, do you mind if I give you a piece of advice? He was like, your feet are like kind of wobbling when you do it. And I said, that's because I'm squatting like a new PR. That's why my feet are wobbling. And then he proceeds to demonstrate in the middle of the gym how to properly squat. So disregard attitudes like that and just remember, just because you're a girl doesn't mean that you can't lift like the guys. Myth number 4, big meals are bad. This one is just straight up false. I've actually started eating much bigger dinners recently because, so I'll typically work out in the evenings after I am done with class and I'm done at my job. And the goal is to replenish my body and to nourish my body. I always try to incorporate carbs, protein, and healthy fats into all of my meals. And this is why big doesn't mean bad. Do a calorie comparison. So I really like to make nourish bowls. Like I'll do like a teriyaki chicken or shrimp bowl with rice and like stir-fried vegetables, or I'll do like a healthy like chipotle bowl at home. Here's the thing. I can make one of my nourish bowls like as low as like 300 calories or less. I can eat an entire like huge bowl that I can barely finish, and it's less calories than a candy bar or a cupcake. You can eat a lot of food and you can still feel happy and you can still feel satisfied. You can still do this in a calorie deficit. And myth number 5, you can lose X number of pounds in X number of days. I'm sure that you've seen this in advertisements, you've seen it online, like you've seen it somewhere. Like, all I want to say to these ads and these companies is shut up. Like, this makes my blood boil. It makes me so angry. I have never once in my life seen a fad diet that used healthy methods for weight loss. In society today, we have become increasingly impatient, and I'm guilty of this myself. We get mad when an app won't load on our phone or when the line is too long at a drive-thru. We don't want to wait for anything. And the same comes when we're trying to make progress towards fitness. We act the same when it comes to achieving these fitness goals. We want to snap our fingers and see results. And most of these diets promote high protein, low carb intake, which promotes nausea, fatigue, constipation, and even heart disease. Newsflash, your body needs carbs. Your body needs fats to function. The weight loss market is totaled at nearly $61 billion, and we are feeding into this toxic diet culture that profits off of our self-hatred. There is no weight loss or weight gain secret. It genuinely just takes time, dedication, and consistency to reach your goals. So my recommendation would be go back to the basics. It's really this simple, guys. There are calorie calculators online that you can use. Put in your height, put in your weight, put in your goal. It'll literally tell you the exact number of calories that you need to healthily be in a calorie deficit, to lose the weight, or to be in a calorie surplus to gain the weight, or to be neutral and maintain. That's the only healthy way to do it. And guys, believe me, I'm not sitting here preaching these facts at you to make you feel bad, or I'm not sitting here acting like I am perfect. I have struggled with these things, trust me. I have tried to lose weight way too fast. I've gotten frustrated over my appearance, over not seeing progress as quickly as I want. The reason that I talk about these things is because I have lived these things, and I feel for you. I truly feel for you. And I want to use the mistakes that I've made and the lessons that I've learned to prevent you from making those same mistakes. Just know that I love you guys so much, and like I just want to help you to the best of my ability. So if you ever have questions, please like reach out to me, because I love you guys and I'm here for you, and I want to help you the best that I can. Oh my gosh. The plow truck just like went through the parking lot at like 30 miles per hour. Snow like flying everywhere. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching this video. I hope that this was informative for you. I hope that this was helpful for you. Thank you for being patient. I know it's been a little while since I've posted, but I'm finally getting into the groove of the semester, and I'm so excited to keep putting out content for you guys. I hope that you have a wonderful week. I love you, and I will see you in the next one.
Anybody else but